me that story again about
You want to tell about the
washing
laundry or something else?
clothes. Oh, tell about the laundry. Sorry, do you want to tell about something else? Up to you.
No, it don't matter. I can tell that again because it makes sense. Kind of silly, wasn't it, or not?
No, I like it.
Will she like it?
Yep,
Okay, you got it on?
it's on.
Okay, we went down home for the weekend and took all you kids.
When I was little.
Everybody was little. And we got down home and Mom said she needed to do laundry. So we got up early the next morning and she has a rain barrel. So we strained the water out of the rain barrel and make sure it don't have any silt or bugs in it. And we put it in an iron kettle and built a fire around the iron kettle.
That in the side yard, wasn't it?
In the
I
side
remember
yard.
that over by the well house.
Had a wash house out there and had a washing machine outside.
On the back
In the-
patio, back. Oh, you did it out in the wash
It
house.
was in a wash house. We had a wash house out there.
There were kittens, I remember too.
Yeah, I had kittens out there that entertained your kids.
I remember that.
We heated that water though. Gathered up laundry all day long. When the water would get kind of dirty, we'd drain it out and put more water in the washing machine.
How'd you drain it out? Did it have a hose, or did you?
No, just dipped it out and poured it out.
What's that?
Can that have a drain hole?
The washing machine had a drain hose on it. Yeah, we put but
But you'd have to just use buckets and
we
fill
used
the
the
washing
she had a
machine.
bucket and we'd fill that bucket up and go pour it out. We used the water on her flowers or on things like that. We didn't waste anything.
So after it was washed, you poured on the garden or the flowers or.
Whatever needed water.
Dad's nodding over there.
We did. We washed clothes all day long.
Couldn't waste nothing then.
We hung it on the yard fence and on the she had clotheslines. We had them full because we did all the sheets and stuff like that.
Did you hang them back on that back crisscross fence too, out by?
Yeah.
I remember that too. So you used everything.
Yeah, and when it get dry, we'd bring it in, fold it up and bring it in and put it away. So we get it all done.
When there was a drought and there wasn't no rain to get the water, they go down to the
Creek.
creek where the springs fed and we get, I went and done that for them, went down
You
there
take
and
the
got
truck and
take the cream cans down there, the milk cans down there, and fill them up.
Oh, I
Get
do
the water out of the
remember
creek.
that.
Yeah.
Into the milk cans.
Uh-huh.
Fill them all up with
with
water.
and bring them up there and they'd heat it and work with
Go
it.
back and get some more if you needed
Had
to.
plenty of water. Most people didn't have water though down there.
They didn't?
Everybody didn't have water like that.
You
Because
know,
you mean like creek water or well
People-
water?
creek water. is-
Creek water or well
well
water.
water.
They'd have to carry it from a spring. Like they-
Like Burl, not Burl,
I do
carried
remember Burl. He had that the spring house
spring house.
down the road.
Carry your drinking water and everything from there.
I remember going out there with Lisa and Mark. And I don't think Winona was there. I remember tasting the well water. It's sweet.
It's cold. It's clean,
Or
good.
not well water, spring water.
Spring water is
It's sweet.
good. It's cold too.
I remember it being really shockingly cold because it wasn't cold out.
Yeah,
No, but it just comes from so
it
deep.
comes from deep in.
Running like that,
It's-
it kept it cold all the time.
I remember thinking it was because we were inside that dark well house or the spring house. That's
No.
why it was cold.
No, it's because of where it came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that a lot. We go to the creek and get all, but then there would be people come to Mom's house and bring their dirty laundry.
Are you kidding?
I had an aunt that would. Mom would wash all day long for her because she had kids. We'd sit out, us kids would play. But Mom
Dad.
helped. She did. She helped everybody.
She didn't charge anything, did she?
Whoa, no. Well, no, wouldn't charge nothing. But
She helped everybody. It said that back during the Depression,
Yep.
that there was a lot of hobos back then
Yep.
because there was no money or anything. And they'd follow that creek.
And then there's a road that crossed the creek, so we follow the road, huh?
And they'd come, she'd see them coming, she'd go fix them something to eat. She wouldn't let them in. She'd carry it, take it to them.
she'd meet them at the door or up down the sidewalk and say, "Now you go on. I got little ones." But she'd have a big sack full of food and whatever she could get together real fast.
You
She'd
told
give
me-
it to him.
Sometimes did she give him an iron skillet?
She
too?
gave him a skillet one time
Yeah.
because she knew he needed something to cook in.
That's funny. Did your mom do that kind of thing too?
No, that I ever heard of. I don't remember it, see, because we moved up here when I was
moved
6
to the
years
city.
old. Yeah, I remember when we come up here, I rode in the back of a pickup truck or a big truck.
Where'd you move from?
Viola.
Viola?
We had a farm down the other side of Viola. We come back up here, I went to first grade down there, and in the middle of first grade, we moved up here.
You've been here ever since?
I've been
Yeah.
here ever since.
There's more jobs up here for people than,
Yeah, there was so many jobs that, back when her and I got married, the $1 an hour was minimum wage.
Dollar now.
yeah, usually I can get, we got,
If you could, if you got $1 and a nickel, you was done good.
But everything was cheaper. then,
everything,
too.
oh yeah, I got 4 loaves of bread for $1.
So everything just goes up
I
together,
bought gas
doesn't it?
one time for 12.9,
12 cents.
12
13
cents a gallon.
12.9 cents per gallon.
So even though you didn't make much, you didn't pay out a lot either.
So I
But
guess
then
everything's
they had gas
comparable.
wars.
I remember that.
And, most of the time gas was 18 to 21 cents a gallon, but then they'd have a gas war and it'd go down. That was the cheapest I ever saw it.
Well, that looked like we were going to hit pretty low.
Yeah.
Went back
Well,
up
this
now.
will be cheap compared to what it was.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're making $1 an hour and spending
Yeah,
25 cents
A
in
fifth
it.
of it,
Uh-huh.
we was spending for gas.
So really, gas is really cheap.
Huh?
Really, gas is cheap.
Yeah.
Even at $4 a gallon, that's probably about right.
it's about what we paid.
It would have been the equivalent.
But there's not, the jobs are not available now.
Not
Yeah.
plentiful, jobs aren't plentiful, they were plentiful then.
Yeah, it's hard to find a job now, definitely.
Yeah, there's just not anything good available.
You glad you retired?
Yeah, in a way,
Don't have to worry about finding a job anyway, huh?
no.
I had one as long as I wanted one.
Over it now, huh? Oh,
Got over that, and ready to start something else.
well. You got any other stories you want to tell?
No, I don't think so.
I was thinking about that time when you were little and you told me that you used to ride, you and Larry and Fern. Who rode the horse across the creek to go to the bus stop?
Me and Burl and Fern.
You and Burl and Fern. Okay.
Well, Dad had tied it on the other side of the creek because it was so cold out. And we got off the bus, the time we got down to the creek, we had to walk about a quarter of a mile.
From the bus stop to the creek.
Uh-huh. And he had the horse tied on the other side, so
On the side where you could ride it across the creek to home.
so we all three got on it. That was a mistake. We just went all three again. And about the time we started into the water, he bucked, all three of us fell off. He bucked us off.
Into the water?
And he took off the house as hard as he could run. So we went over, Jensen parked his car on that side of the creek because he didn't want to drive across. And Burl said, Dad'll be here in a minute. Yeah, I
Didn't believe him?
didn't believe him hardly, but we went around and sit down beside that car for a little while because it was cold and windy. Boy, in just a few minutes here, he comes as hard as that old horse would run. He thought we'd all got hurt.
Yeah, that's a scary
Tell
moment.
her about the time when he was going to show you which rocks to step on.
Did he build you a rock bridge, did he?
Well, we called it a foot log, and we could just walk across it. It was a big log. He laid across the creek. He just
Where at?
the ford of the creek where we went.
But that's a wide ford, wasn't it?
Yeah, that he could get a log and put across it, and we just walked across on that log.
Huh.
Then that one day, he went with us and showed us which rocks to step on to get across, and it was real cold, and there was just enough ice to come over that rock, and it was ice, and he didn't see it. And he jumped on that one, to show us where to step,
Oh, no.
and his feet went straight up, and he landed flat on his back, and he never said a word. Boy, we didn't either. Nobody said a word. We just stood and looked back,
Oh,
I
that.
think I said, "Are you all right?" Gone. So we went on to the bus stop and he went back to the house soaking wet. I know he got cold before he got there.
That's funny. That's so funny.
But he tried to help us.
Tried to, huh?
There's always something going on. Like it is nowadays. Just different.
Different. Same thing, but different, huh? I'm gonna go get a view of the outside really quickly, see if I can I got such a shine behind it. So you can see the pond and the land out there. It just goes on forever, doesn't it?
Get best pictures from out the front, not the side.
You want me to go outside the front way and get it?
Right there.
Okay. See if I can get out there.
Get that old barn in, 'cause the door's falling off.
It doesn't matter. Let's see.
Lean against it, rub against it and stuff, and push it at the bottom and top will fall off.
You got the trailer hooked up?